I wanted to bring up it's like a four idler conveyor belt scale. And I've seen these before, but I wanted to specifically focus in on that one if you could. Maybe Sheldon, we'll start with you on that one.
Yeah, well, a conveyor belt scale, of course, these are used for like this thing behind me here, and this is a single idler one. So, one easy way to think about it is, so they come in formats from a single idler, and those rollers that anybody that works in this industry probably would recognize the term idler,
Mhm.
but that's what those rollers are called an idler, or that whole structure would be an idler. So that's a single idler belt scale behind me. And then belt scales also come in two idler configurations. The one in that you were asking about is a four idler belt scale. So just think of it as sample size of material. And with a single idler belt scale, we have a smaller sample size. With a four idler belt scale, we're taking a much longer sample size of material on the conveyor. Thus, that would lead to more accuracy. Because what the real technical term is called retention time or time on scale. It would be the time that the material spends over the scale. So the more time there is on the scale, the greater the accuracy.
And single, double, four, where would be the application of the four? Is this just preference or is there applications where it's needed?
Yeah, well, usually what it is it's based on how important it is to the customer. There's two conditions. One is if the customer goes, we want the highest accuracy possible on this particular conveyor. Like, let's say if it was weighing material coming from the mine going into the production process. That's a very common one. Or maybe in some part of cement making, measuring, primary material coming into the plant. They said, we want to have an eighth of a percent accuracy. So we're going to want a four idler belt scale to give us the most accuracy possible, that we would rather have that than a single idler belt scale that would be a half percent. Another place where it might come into play would be, let's say, in barge loadout of construction materials.
Mm.
Some of those, like
Uh,
aggregate or something like that, so, or barge unloading. So, and some of those, the conveyors run really fast, could be over 800 feet per minute. And a very common distance between idlers is 4 feet or 48 inches. So let's say somebody wants, oh, I only need a half percent. So, oh yeah, a single idler belt scale would be fine with me, but my conveyor runs 800 feet per minute, meaning you're going to be going across that scale too fast. So that's when you would use something possibly of two idlers or four idlers to bring about more time on scale or a larger sample size because of a very fast belt speed. So it's either because of high belt speed or the customer wants the most accuracy possible. Those are pretty much the two conditions.